Hello everyone, this is Bryant with sfotsource.com, your premier guide to Six Flags Over Texas. The park's not open right now, but we are here because they are going to unveil one of the trains for Tormenta Rampaging Run. I want to give Six Flags Over Texas and their team a huge thank you for inviting us out for this. So we'll check out that train unveiling. We will get another behind the scenes look at Tormenta Rampaging Run, which is going up really quickly. They are working on it as we speak. And I think there might be a little bit of Holiday in the Park preview mixed in there as well. So let's head into the park.
Hey, this is historic, not just here, yes, we're the community, but worldwide, because we're also revealing the train at IAPA, the largest gathering of our professions over there in Orlando today as well. So you guys are getting the very first sneak peek, and then the world will see it right after you share your videos here as well. We're also streaming this. Say hi, internet. Awesome. We're streaming this, as I'm sure many of you all are, and we are just so proud and thankful to have y'all here for this historic moment, but with our community, our friends that have been watching it since the beginning. So today, before we get to the announcement, the really fun part, we are going to be hearing from Mark Boyer, the park manager. We're going to be hearing from Jeffrey Siebert, the general manager of all of Texas. And then we have some surprises along the way, which might meet Santa, Mrs. Claus might come in a little bit later. We'll have the construction tour where you can really get back there and see an unobstructed view of exactly where we're at right now.
As we approach our 65th anniversary in 2026, we're proud of our legacy, excited about the future. We've been investing in improvements across the park to enhance the guest experience, new attractions, upgraded amenities, and immersive seasonal events. We're about to kick off the 40th anniversary of our Holiday in the Park. Starting November 23rd, a milestone of magic, music, and memories. This year's celebration will be bigger than ever. Millions of lights, nightly snowfall on Merry Main Street, international holiday displays, and a new Cirque-style show, Tinker's Toy Factory. Holiday in the Park continues to be one of our most cherished traditions here. We're proud to make it more dazzling than ever. We've also just wrapped up our largest Fright Fest ever. Thank you to our community for making that possible. We're here for the community, and everything we do is about creating unforgettable experiences for our families and for thrill seekers alike. To share more about this incredible project and what's ahead, please help me welcome our Regional General Manager, Jeffrey Siebert.
Good morning, everybody. As you can see behind me, every day the skyline changes a little bit more in Arlington, Texas. Let's all take a look to see if anything's happening. As you know, we are just, who knows, moments away from the skyline continue to change. If you're following along at home, we're currently at 195 feet, and Tormenta grows daily. And pretty much the lift hill's been going up in chunks of a third, so the next one is going to be a huge milestone as the cranes get into position as we continue to elevate the skyline and change the look of the park forever. No doubt we've had 64 great years, but as the calendar turns and we approach our 65th anniversary, the park will shine. The Lone Star will be shined to look more spectacular than ever that's flying above the gates. If you've walked around the park, hopefully all of you have seen the journey as we go on this transformative work together. Buildings being restored, theming coming to life, building by building, ride by ride, show by show. The entire park is being reignited to celebrate the 65th anniversary. And no doubt a big part of that is what we're standing here today with Tormenta. And what makes today special? Well, what makes today special, as Mark talked about, is we're going to be revealing in moments this behemoth, a giant monstrosity of fun that no doubt will change the perception of Six Flags Over Texas forever. Of course, not only are we going record-breaking in height, but also all the elements are just of ludicrous, exciting proportions, including a true hyperloop. The element is the world's largest of its kind, more than 200 feet. The vertical loop is the world's largest of its kind, the world's longest. And I could just go on and on and on, and all the superlatives that make this ride extremely distinctive and unique for the great state of Texas. But not only is the ride going to be an extremely exciting part of the park's history, but really the reignition of Spain. The fact that we're building and elevating the entire Spain elevator elevated area that will look more exciting, thematic than ever before. Our brand new restaurant that is coming as well, which will have indoor seating, outdoor seating, a distinctive menu that you may have some sneak peek into here in a moment. But really the storytelling of running the bulls and of the magic of Spain in itself. But the reason that we are truly here gathered, as you know, I could talk about the ride for the next 30 minutes if you like, but I don't think that's what anyone wants. So we are here to unveil for the world to see this exciting new train. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tormenta Rampaging Run. Are you guys excited? As you can see, Tormenta seats 8 across. The height requirement for the ride will be 48 inches. The colors that have been selected really pay tribute to the signature star, which is the bull itself.
And here is a closer look at the Tormenta Rampaging Run train. The one at IAPA that they were talking about will be debuting a little bit later today. I imagine it'll have a little bit of a different paint scheme, but you've got the cool Tormenta. And I do like that they went more with like the red and the black as well. It's very menacing. The train also has some kind of interesting touches of yellow. You can see on the fin there, and then on this fin that they have on the wheel assembly. So very striking.
Is actually the magnetic braking system that will pull you into the loading platform. You will embark and disembark on the ride right here. You'll go around right by the log flume, and that's where you begin your ascent, 309 feet. For reference, we're currently about 185, 190 feet-ish. So just to give you some perspective, we're still going another 110 feet in the air from where we sit today. If you look at the red crane, that is essentially going to be where the initial descent happens. The crane is probably sitting about 350 feet on its tallest boom, so the lift track. So that'll give you some reference of where you're actually going to be free falling from on that 95-degree inverted descent. The ride consists of 207 concrete piers, 96 pier caps. Just to give you kind of a cool insight, the way these rides are designed with these deeper foundations, bigger pier caps, you see fewer metal risers holding the track up. So if you look at Titan, you've got significantly more steel package holding the ride in place, whereas here you have fewer intervals of vertical steel. It's just designed in a different fashion, so you're going to have less sight lines interrupted on the ascent and descent as you go along the ride.
So there's a little bit of groundwork still happening on the back end of the ride. You can see over here. And then there's the brake run that was complete last time we were at the park. This gigantic crane to build the lift hill and all of the other larger components. And then there is the amount of the lift hill that's been constructed so far, which is standing at about 180, 190-ish feet, somewhere in that range. So a little more than a third to go on that lift hill, and it'll go right up here. You'll also notice you come down the brake run, go into the station there, and then you'll see where that turnaround is. That will lead you to the base of the lift hill over here. And the base of the lift hill is there behind that truck. You can see just like how bulky that footer is there on the bottom. Crazy. It's like almost as big as the truck. Oh, hello!
Hello, friends!
Hi!
How are we doing today?
Doing great. How are y'all?
We are ready for the holiday season.
Oh, we're very ready for the holiday.
We're gonna get a little Holiday in the Park sneak peek at the Southern Palace for their brand new show. They got some characters out here. And here inside the Southern Palace is where Tinker's Toy Factory will be. So this is going to be more of like a Broadway style musical review show with some Cirque stuff mixed in. So A little bit of the classic coming back mixed with what they've already been doing. Oh my gosh. Is that Santa Claus? And then I do believe once Holiday in the Park is over, they will work on installing the individual seating here in Southern Palace. And then we should have a summer show in here next year. So lots of great things to look forward to. And since we've been here last, they have put a seat out showing what they will look like. Very comfortable, padded. It's even got a cup holder. Really excited for this. It's going to be a really comfortable watching shows in here. They're also giving us a sneak peek at their Holiday in the Park food menu. So looks like we've got a beignet there. This looks like it is the gingerbread churro, just a sample size. When you purchase it in the park, it's bigger. And then we've got some bacon on a stick. And while we were enjoying our Holiday in the Park treats, they started lifting another support with the big crane. So this will be going in next, it looks like. Crazy. Another angle from the parking lot of this piece going in. And then you swing around this way and you've got your brake run and your lift hill. And once they put this next segment of lift hill up, it's gonna go up pretty quick. It's gonna get to that 309 foot mark pretty fast. So during Holiday in the Park, I think we will see this lift hill finished up. All right, everyone, that does it for this look at Tormenta Rampaging Run. It is coming along so nicely. The train is looking really sleek. And at the time of filming this, IAPA, which is what they were kind of talking about in the presentation, they're going to unveil one of the other trains. So I'm really curious to see what the color scheme is for that. We'll have to post that on our social media, so check out our social media for that. But things are coming along. It's really exciting. They're moving supports around as we're talking, and we're less than a week from Holiday in the Park. The Holiday in the Park food was super delicious. I'm excited to see what the full menu is. They're still getting kind of their final guides ready when it comes to the food, but you've got entertainment, you've got the brand new Tinker's Toy Factory, which is going to bring kind of that Broadway music style review back to the Southern Palace, which is awesome. So we will be out here very soon to show you Holiday in the Park later on this week. If y'all have any questions about Six Flags Over Texas or Tormenta Rampaging Run, let us know in the comments below. Also, check out sfotsource.com. We also have a full construction updates section to that website. So if you want to see pictures of the progress of Tormenta Rampaging Run, we have those posted already. We thank y'all for watching. Take care, and we'll see you at a theme park. That hit me in the face. It's windy.